Wait a minute, I don't need to see this. Oh, it's a bridge. Yeah, the blocks are only up. Well, you have to be both opt and in creative mode to modify their change or their code. But right now the blocks are destructible. Oh yeah, side-by logs are still in place. What do the blue swirlies do? That's a particle effect. For being enchanted with the night vision enchant. Because it's actually dark at night and everything looks bright and blue. Okay. Giggles, giggles, giggles. Okay. Not any server command. A bunch don't work, and that actually kind of meh. I wish more did work. Alright, well guess what? I think it's time for me to get back to animating stuff. Like this awesome stuff here. So I may update my, did I ever save that? I think I did. Let me refresh this and see what it says. What? There we go. God damn it. My BRB screen for a moment here. Rage typing. Okay. Continue. Okay. Twitch.tv, broadcast, dashboard. Okay. Fresh. Come on. Date. Alright, everybody. I am probably done with Minecraft for the moment. Come on, switch scenes. But I'll leave this up until like. Oh, wow. Oh my god, it's a TNT bridge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. It's horrible. Not the TNT bridge. Oh, it's so horrible. It's terrible. Such a very nice bridge. Wait. Yay! Anyway. Time to get back to this. For those of you who don't know or haven't seen any of the bagel art I have been working on, I've got a couple. I've got a new getting set up screen intended for bagel stuff. It is obviously meant to be redolent of Green Hill Zone for Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously the bagel BRB screen, which you have seen a couple of times today. Is this the presentation video? We have the following, which will be part of an intro video. And 4 is sleepy time? Yeah. This is going to be the sort of outro. Jim Harman is asking, so is 8-bit your preferred art style? It's about the only art I can do. I'm not magically trained or... Yes, Babby Mutant Ninja Hoovies. So it's mostly just experimentation. Let's see. I believe 5 is raw Pac-Man. Okay, that means I have to open it. Oh, I've got this part here, which is going to be part of a game reveal. It's going to be the more, how do I put that? There's more to this, but we'll also open up number 3. 3A, I believe. And I'm going to need to make this wider. To cover the entirety of the video. Sneezy time. Alright, let's get started. This is redolent of the Mario Kart trophy presentation, where a balloon comes over, drops the trophy off, and then heads off in the distance. It's a relatively simple animation, but visually interesting. I also have art already mostly done for one of the other animations. That's Balloon Hoovie. Bagel stuff. Well, obviously. If you don't know what those are, then obviously we've got a save icon, but the other stuff who knows. One more here. This should also be redolent, I'm using that word a lot today, of another game. You may or may not recognize it. Actually, we turn off the stuff there so it looks a little clearer. Alright, says if you don't know what those are, you lied at the age gate. I don't know, this game came out in 87? I want to say 87 or 88. So, not necessarily. And maybe you just missed the game, even if you are of age. Alright. And then I've got some other Zelda stuff here. This is where the It's Dangerous to Go Alone take this thing is. This is the non-animated version of The Legend of Bagel. Name registration. And this, which is obviously the intro bit. Oh, that sneeze was interesting. Frostbox says there are a lot of retro games. I don't know, even though I'm probably older than most people here. Well, this is the scene that the other one was mimicking. Let me head up here. You now process Dracula's rib. I have actually used a typewriter with ink ribbons and dot matrix printers with ink ribbons. They are interesting mechanically, but again, this is the future. But yeah, this is the thing it's supposed to be indicative of. I like my skeletons better than their skeletons. Take the grid off so it's a little more visible. Well, this is, I almost remember when an IBM golf ball printer was advanced technology. Yeah, the, did they actually call them golf ball, heads? The way those work is actually very fascinating. There's an awesome video on the IBM Selectric printer, which also has the type ball on it by, engineer guy. Let's see if I can't find the video. There we go. This is something that everybody needs to watch. It's required viewing for humanity. In fact, it's just something they should just, like, put on TV. Like, just loop it. fact, what's the official license on this? I think this is, yeah, it's not their standard license. So I don't just want to show it in its entirety. Okay, anyway. Now that we have Hoobie Balloon, let's go back to Bagel 7. I actually may want to construct these in different components and then just render them out when I'm ready as raws, because then I don't need to time it as easily. Bagel. Wait, cancel, just new. I wish for a new one. Okay, this is going to be the name entry, so we're going to need you. And that's it. That's all we're going to need. Oh, that's not true. I need to export out the square. Okay. I think that's all we're going to need. Oh, we also need a heart. Any heart will do. Alright, let's go back to our one here. We're going to need the cursor, and we're going to need a heart. Unless has ever seen an old style printer running. There actually are, it depends what you mean by old style. I have seen many kinds of styles. I've seen 14-inch, actually 24-inch dot matrix printers. I've seen the, you know, typewriter head kinds, like the ball printers that are really good and reasonably fast about printing text. Those were supposed to do. How long have you been streaming today? Not that long, actually. I think only... Yes, LP0 on fire. There's a very long-standing error message in the Unix printer daemon that is, it literally will say the printer is on fire when because the printers would only return two statuses, like out of paper and something jammed or something like that, and there's like the, when one of these two states was, actually I need to just read, there's a Wikipedia entry on this, I'm sure. LP0 on fire. LP0 on fire is a semi-obsolete error message generated on some Unix and Unix-like operating system in response to certain types of printer errors. LP0 is the Unix device handle for the first line printer, but the error can be displayed to any printer attached. The probable origin of on-fire message dates to the late 50s when high-speed computerized printing was still somewhat an experimental field. The first documented fire-starting printer was a Stromberg Carlson 500 xerographic printer. Let's see. In the event of a printing stall, an occasionally normal operation, the fusing oven would heat the paper to combustion, which was aggravated by the fact that the printer would continue to operate and would essentially stoke the oven with fresh paper at high speed. The printer employed a series of status codes, specifically ready, online, and check. If the online status was set to off and the check status was set to on, the operating system would interpret this as the printer running out of paper. However, if the online code was set to on and the check code set to on, this would mean that the printer still has paper but is suffering an error and is still running.
Due to the potentially hazardous conditions which could arise in early line printers, Unix displayed the message on fire, which would serve to motivate any system operator viewing the message to go and check the line printer immediately. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we are going to put that down. Looks nice and clean. We are going to need our cursor here, which we are going to right size. Actually, am I doing size about center? Nah, it'll be fine. As long as this covers up that, which it will. Now, I don't know if I want to have this be partially opaque or blink like it does properly. I think I am going to have it blink. And I was also going to save this as Bagel 7A. So right now we have that. And do we want to have this be every other frame like it actually is? See how that looks. Actually, we can dock that up there for now. It's actually looking a little too fast. Let's try one frame on, two off. Okay, let's try 2 frames. Okay, this is certainly reasonable. We shall duplicate this until the end of time. Paste. Copy. Paste. Double the length each time. There's probably a better way to do this, but 5 seconds. We'll have this go a full 10 seconds so we don't... $8 seconds, that's fine. I don't want to spend too much time on the entry phase. Bungla says, I discovered that some of the Hewlett-Packard oscilloscopes at work had a version of Tetris hidden on them. For the wall says, guys, I caught a mouse. In what? In real life? Because mice are gross. Okay. First, we're going to have our first track motion. We're going to go somewhere. We're going to add a frame. We're going to go right exactly 1 frame. We're going to add another one. I said we're going to add another keyframe. There we go. And then we are going to lock all of this, which you really can't see. Actually, I'm gonna pop this out here so it's easier to notice. And we're gonna stop on H. That's not gonna work, is it? I'm gonna have to actually step over each time, aren't I? So we're actually gonna have to stop at B. So in theory, if we do this, it should be... It's a proper simulation of that. Let's go back here. Add keyframe. Head exactly one to the right. Add another keyframe. And then we are going to adjust your position. Actually, wait, we gotta actually go to the frame where you're on. There we go. Okay. Now we are going to jump the still locked to C. We're gonna jump forward yet again. Add a keyframe, alt right, add another keyframe, step over to D. So it's going to be H, O, O, 1, 2, 3, V, and then Y. Frame, head over, have another frame. And then I need to space everything so it's timed appropriately. Okay, we're gonna go over more frames again. Insert keyframe. And then onward yet again. JA236563 says Twitch chat is still broken. Yeah, I know it's been derpy, but it's been working okay. Tumulflink says who has % in their name. It's actually not a valid character for the original Legends of Zelda, but the font I'm using doesn't have the ones that were actually in there, like period and comma and whatnot, weren't properly spaced, so I had to use some alternate characters to get them to be spaced appropriately. Next one. Frame available. Now we have to move you over to G, so that you completely cover it up. Actually, that G looks slightly off. Oh well. Hopefully people won't notice because G won't be gotten very long. Add keyframe, add to H. So there we go. It's actually looking very good on timing. And this will be sold by the sound. Because it's like they're pressing right a bunch of times. They stop on H. They hit it. Actually, I'm going to give a specific count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 frames to choose. Now we are going to head down one to S. Shit. No, we're not going to go to S. We're going to head back to G. We're going to head down at Q, I think. Q looks like a good spot to go down. 1, 2, 3. Add
keyframe, add keyframe, add keyframe. Add the frick. Add keyframe. There we go. Good. Add keyframe. Oops, I just tried to move it there. A couple frames over. And we go to the O. Now we're going to stay here maybe 16 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 frames. 15 frames sounds good. And then we are going to head left again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Did I do that? Just gotta sync somewhere. Got this. Oh. Last bit of V, and then it moves to L. We got L to W. And we've got W to X. No, we're doing good. And then it will just simply disappear. Alright, let's play from the beginning. H-O-V-X. H-O-V-X! That's me forgetting to move to Y. I actually am liking this timing. Let's get the prototype titler in here. Media generators, prototype titler, empty. Appropriately placed first. Actually, we'll size it first and then we'll place it. Just move it down somewhere where we can get it to the right height. I'm guessing right around there is probably good enough for people's eyes. Yes, good enough. I don't need to add another cursor up here, but that's fine. So I'm gonna watch the okay, so each letter is going to have an opacity of opacity. Start at 0. Then it will continue on until it's 2 blanks. Yeah. Somewhere there. How did I get that number? Capacity to 100. How do I do linear? So for now, we'll just toggle cascade so that it looks like it's coming in. And we'll see what happens. Appropriate, but I will need to manually time each letter. Let's look at it. Higher quality here. Okay, we need to go to the letter O. Then H. I can either time that manually or adjust the cascade setting. Try the cascade setting first because that is going to be easier. Actually, no, cascade setting's not going to be easier. Decascade. Alright. Over to the O. Animate opacity. Start with opacity at 0. Let's find out where this is supposed to be. Nine. Let's see how that looks. H. O. There we go. Reduce to 0. Proceed to just after this one. Let's see how these feel now. H. O. O. Those O's came in too fast, didn't I? It's not too horrible. Go to our V's then. I want it to be there. Three seconds. 9, whatever. Just to the V's. Opacity 0%. 309. Okay, so we should have V now. Now it's just time for Y. You know why it's sometimes a vowel. Just saying. Decrease. And we're gonna want this one to occur. Here. 407. There. H O V Y. Look at that in detail. To add the cursor that follows this, which shouldn't be too hard. Actually, that is going to be a little hard, isn't it? cart, which is going to be easier to do. Insert video track, project media. Track motion. Not so close to it. Zoom in actually. Oh, we got X and Y still locked. See how this looks when it's maximized. And then when you hit select, it helps to register. And the meeting starts. Which will occur around here. Insert keyframe, go right one frame, lock X, drag down to register. Up just a bit more. There we go. Exactly as it should be. Further one says, God, the blinking is bothering me. I can still tweak that if I need to. I'll test a slower blink with the next component. Actually, I'm going to copy this one's keyframe though. Track motion, copy, track motion, paste. Not going to be able to truly size that until we have some letters upon which to letter. Let's actually decrease the opacity so we can see the center of that. And then we back up until it disappears. And we jump to where that is, we add a keyframe, then we go right, add another keyframe, which is not adding, there we go. And then we jump to where the O will be. Once we figure that out, O goes here. But we are going to deselect that to click there and actually move you. Ah, shit. The X does need to be locked. Right on top of the O. Is and then we do the exact same thing. Center on O. Gmail Herman says maybe Hoovy could fail it a couple times at his name. I don't know. I think that I don't want to waste too much time on this particular scene because it's I don't want the reveals to be terribly long. anyway. Now that we have that timed, it's time to advance to the V.
Hoovy is bad at typing.
Yes, Hoovy is bad at typing. So what's up?
Not a lot. Just finished my stream a little early because I need to go get some food and stuff. Plus, I'm just really tired. How goes the asset generation?
Pretty good so far.
So you're working on Mr. Hoovy being bad at typing. Oh, you even have the little cursor moving around. That's awesome.
Yep. Oh wait, I didn't move the O to the right spot for the second one. Why is that not properly tracking? Oh, because I'm being a derp. Oh. That's because I didn't actually drag it back. Let's see if we have all this timed right. Perfect. Some opacity on that. Now, as requested, we will try... Oh, someone says don't look directly at the crash. I'm worried if my stuff is crashing, question mark. I still see things blinking. We tried to... Now let's double the length of it from before. Let's see how this blink looks. I actually am liking the way that one blinks.
Yeah, I think Twitch just took a big dump.
I heard that you got assaulted.
I did.
Some people showed up. Knocked your stuff offline?
No.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
I did.
Hmm.
I like this blinking much better. So what we do is go to edit mode. Select all this crap. Delete. Come on. You're selected. No wait, Control D. I can delete. Why are you not letting me delete? There we go.
So, excuse me. Have you done any testing with the new block thing that they added? The pyramid
I
block?
did.
What's it all
It is
about? I'm gonna have to
interesting.
check it out. Oh, it's something about like giving you buffs if you're nearby and stuff.
Yeah, each at the moment, all of the materials you can use for it are the same, meaning that you can build it out of emerald blocks, gold blocks, diamond blocks, or iron blocks, but they don't have the same effect right now. So I don't think at the moment there's no differentiation there. But each tier you build extends the range of the enchants or the buffs,
Hmm.
and the max is 40 blocks in a cube around it, so 80 by 80 with the thing at the center. Well, 80 by 80 by 80. And the first tier is 16, second tier is 24, third tier is 32. So it's really quite good. It obviously depends on what the block needs to be crafted and whatnot. Did I somehow damage the text there? Oh, I see what happens. I have that somewhere else. So how does this look? Does this look like someone actually typing something in, even though the sounds aren't there at the moment?
Yeah, maybe refresh the stream. Stuff's still kind of borked for whatever reason.
Suddenly half viewers gone.
Yeah, looks like it. Looks good to me.
Oh yeah, and I already showed you the animated Legend of Bagel, right? Where the waterfall's falling, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes you did. Pretty damn cool.
This looks appropriate. This will fold directly into that one. Let's make sure I... There we go. Something like there. This animation didn't take much time at all. I was worried this part would be a little obnoxious because of the individual movements, but it worked out pretty well. You know, the media player fails at reinitializing itself. Bagel 7B. It's going to consist of this. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Winners don't use that block.
They sure don't. Let's get to the scene I want to get to compare. Okay, so it actually folds out from the side. But only that room. Let's back up just a smidge. So let's get that same kind of intro here. That is going to be a fade in transition. What kind would that be? Barn door? Maybe it's a barn door effect. Oh. There we go. Speed looks good too. Can I feather it a little if I want to? Don't want to feather it all. And I don't actually have a walkie hoovie for this, do I? And do I want to build a small 8x8 hoovie? Okay, I don't have space to build a small 8x8 hoovie. It's ink scap. We've got Babby Hoovie parts here. Greetings, Babby Hoovie. Did I ever export this one? I don't think I did. Zelda. And what orientation does Link first come in at? We'll go back to there. He's looking up. Dang it. Okay, he starts looking forward. Then he looks left, which is going to be the same as right. Then he goes up again. So I need left, up, and forward because he holds up. So I need all directions. Got it. He's got a derpy face when he holds it up. Let's not cover up chat. So let's actually start with behind. Because I actually think that may be the most challenging. Alright, Huve. I want to keep the number of pixels low. I wonder if I can pull that off. I'm gonna need the light ones. Come on, select the right frickin'. There we go. walk, it's just gonna be... The walk animation's gonna be a pain in the ass. Let's watch some random linky bits here. Okay, looks like he has... like that. And then that. So it'll just oscillate between those two, while... maybe... it's gonna look so weird. Might be able to cover some of this up with this kind of magic. Oh, it'll look like he might be turning his head a little. It won't really matter. Especially if this moves. This could really be used to indicate motion. Let's change this to just a single stripe, see if that can be...
Is this the link hoovy you're making right now?
Yep. This kind of stuff is the hardest. They do stack. That part actually looks okay. As long as it's moving at the time, the arms are going to need to do something. Watch Link move to get something.
Hello?
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 How's it going?
It's going okay.
Just okay.
Hmm? I'm animating a hoovy.
Hoovy Animation Studios.
Okay. There we've got that.
Holy fudge.
What?
My redstone invention's got a lot of views.
Oops. That kind of stuff usually does pretty well.
Did you see my redstone invention?
Nope.
Man, it is gonna revolutionize Minecraft.
Is it a way to fix your butt face?
What? Hold on, I'm not even watching your stream yet. Damn it, and here I am supporting Detroit.
It's gonna look so ridiculous. Fortunately, actually, I don't need a forward animation.
So are we going to go with the Dragon Warrior thing?
Hold on, I have to make a Hoovy hold something up.
Is my voice loud?
No, it's normal.
And why is my voice hurting free without walls or ears?
It's you, Michael?
Oh, dude's quieter. That's why.
Oh.
And I am well pronounced as I always am. I have a manly voice. That hurt.
What did?
Unless you're saying Dew has a deep voice.
What?
I'm just reading the chat.
Aw. Sorry, that stepped away for a bit. I was walking around my own house trying to figure out the best way to make this look. Okay, that looks okay. That looks like his right leg is forward and that's backwards. I guess for this one, his back arm would be there, which means this one would be forward. Maybe I could do something like this. No, not like that. I'm happy with this one. But this one's just gonna look weird. That doesn't look right. It looks too exaggerated. Actually, it looks like in Zelda, Link just has two states, walking and stationary. This may work. I guess we'll find out. Anyway. this one is definitely done. Actually, this one's gonna need some assistance. That way we can get the right size window. So that was 1, 0, 1, 2, 4. Okay, let's see what we have. Insert video track. Let's dock that. Always opening the wrong one. Oops, whoa, not all of them. Just this one and this one. We're gonna see what these look like in a walk cycle. I suspect very bad. How many frames are those? They're 2 frames each. Not long enough, apparently. We'll go with 4 like the other ones. Alright. One problem we're having is the background and his skin tone are basically the same color. Let's adjust our motion tracking here. I think that's probably a good size. Actually, you know what, let's skip forward a bunch of frames so that way we can get the pixel sized appropriately. That's actually pretty close. Let's see what that looks like. Way too fast. It's derpy enough, I think. No one expects Hoovy to be perfect. Should be a little faster though. Okay, so how are we gonna fix the skin tone problem? We have 2 options. The first option is to export or change the actual color background on the image, which is probably what I'm going to resort to. Oh god, no, I don't really want to do that, do I? Let's make this just a smidgen darker. Let's grab our Hoovy. Hoovy. Lighter may be a good option. White is not right. Let's change the hue. Something... Yes, this is a good choice. Let's take the grid mode off. It's also enough, I don't believe, that the tile colors impact enough to make a difference. There we go. Goodbye, Juve. Export Zelda BG3. This is actually one of the ones that I need to scale. She notices the song through the stream is always starting or ending. Yeah, it's in the list though. It'll come through randomly. Oh my god, work. Very yes. Okay, good. I'm okay with that as a walking animation, actually. As long as it's moving, which it is. Good. Though, one thing of interest is that the starting position... Whoa, come on. Moving doesn't actually start until... There we go. Until the start of this. That also means that changes. Well, actually doesn't even matter because we're gonna go left before we go up. So 4 frames is appropriate. We'll just drag these mofos down to there somewhere. This, on the other hand, will be this until there. And then it's time for... Dude, it's gonna be easier to flip them. I have no idea how long this part's gonna be. Let's just set that for 10 seconds. Let's make sure that looks the way it's supposed to. Yes. Okay. Am I looking at one frame here? 2, 4. There we go. We're also going to need you in the same state. Copy. Paste. Track motion. Let's actually go back a frame. Back one frame, please. Gonna line you up as best we can with this. There we go. It's a little derpy, but we can deal with it. Maybe we do need to extend to make the transition easier. Actually, you are not the same. And then we are going to extend you, and you are going to fade. You're not going to fade like that. You're going to fade linear wipe from the bottom. That's the default direction. Default direction is left. We're going to change that to 90, or I guess 180, 270? 270, which is going to be from there. And your length will be adjusted accordingly. Good. We're going to add a keyframe here. And this keyframe is actually going to be gold. deselect that, go back a frame. Oh, wait, go there, back one frame, a couple frames. And your head is going to be down there somewhere. So it needs to be faster in both regards, right? I want to make sure that the center line appears to be a little lower, so I guess it needs to make you a bit faster. You didn't lose my voice. I'm still here. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? People on Mumble? Oh, I got super quiet because I was focused on crap. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, this is where this basically fades out into nothingness. It does so really quickly. Sound like I was moving away from it. I was actually sort of like leaning in on top of it. It's kind of weird. Alright, this is the next scene. In fact, I think we're going to integrate Old Man into this too. Because we can. I can actually increase my volume if you want me to. I mean, I'm gonna jack that up a little. There we go. Hopefully that's better. I don't want to add too much extra like room noise though. Okay, so we've got this and this. And then we have Old Man Cave. Old Man Cave, Old Man Cave. Actually, we will make you your own track because wait, was that A or B? We'll find out if this switches. Okay, good. Let's see how this looks. Pretty good. Paste. Enough time. Let's pop that out, see how that looks. Oops, I don't actually have the... Again, the problem is that to get close to my monitor, I have to, like, I'm sort of over the mic. Really, the mic should be here, but I'm sort of squinting at pixels. I'm sure I sound a lot better. And why did that crossfade so weirdly? I think that's reasonable. And now someone's beeping at me. Hire a homeless person to hold it. Yeah, nah. Actually, maybe I accidentally hit one of the switches back here. I'm sure this is gonna sound awful. No, it's in normal mode. Oh yeah, when it was this switched mode is good to eliminate background noise, but the mic will end up being significantly quieter, and I have to sort of really put my mouth up to it, which is fine. It's just it obscures my vision a little bit, and this is how I would normally play. Actually, I'll readjust to this. I did this for a while, and then everything was too quiet, but that also means I need to maximize this, and we will see. Hopefully. I just need to remember to keep my mouth next to the mic. Wait, did I just move that to the... There we go. Hopefully you can hear me at an effective level. Okay, we've got Hoovy there. So once we actually get to our new segment, we're going to need to have Old Man Hoovy, which we have not brought into this. And he's just going to stay there. Greetings, Old Man Hoovy. Oh yeah, radio do science all the time. Good times, good times. Let's actually pop that out so we get a good shot of him. Make sure that he sort of somewhat correlates to the... but also doesn't end up going too far away. Let's see if we can fit our text in here. Media generators, protect titler. Fits reasonably well. Don't talk with that. In fact, let me get the bad grammar appropriately right. Don't I have a Zelda LP or long play up somewhere? There I do. That wall says, weren't you looking into a new mic for a while? How much did you spend in years now? I actually, on this one, I didn't spend very much, if you're talking to me. I think it's normally like an $80 mic, but I only spent like $40 on it because it was on some kind of Amazon sale and I scooped it up. I am interested in the Blue Yeti, but again, I don't can't afford any of that right now. I can't afford anything right now. Okay, so links to his register's name. Oh, well, it's just that a lot of I've heard good quality from it, and it's USB. Let's see. Oh, it actually does have the, I thought it didn't have the exclamation point there. Where is that? As far as... I'm sorry, I am going for the microphone there. As far as property, making awesome, opacity... Cascade. That's taking way too long. Let's move this down a bit. Move. We also want this to take significantly more time. That's about right. That looks almost perfect, actually. Okay, we're going to have... Actually, it needs to be the same size, so... I also need to export out. Export these out. Actually, looks like I did export these already. Not all of them. Keep opening you. Oh yeah, I have one. Let's put them in. start with this one because it is... track motion. These pixels are probably pretty close. Maybe just a smidgen more. There we go. That makes you Hoovy sized. Okay. Let's redock that. Let us grab more walkie animation. And we are going to track motion of this. Add a keyframe. Takes too long to get